Allow your toes to stay anchored onto your jump board, the toes and the heels grounding down. If your toes are flying off the edge of your mat, just walk your feet down a couple inches. Your whole foot is grounded down. Nice. Body gets nice and long. Find the full length of the leg and the spine. Here, let's do 3 more reps. Exhale, pressing out for 3. Slowly closing back in. Exhale, pressing out for 2. And back in. Last one. Keep your legs nice and straight. We're just going to lift our heels. Little calf raise. Lift the heels up. And then lower the heels back down onto your jump board. With knees nice and straight, lift both heels up to the sky and lower down. But 3 more times. Just lift your heels and lower. Nice. Lift the heels up for 2. Knees stay nice and straight. Last time, lift the heels. Keep your heels lifted. Bend your knees. Close the carriage in just halfway. Micro pulse the carriage out and in. Tiny little pulses initiate from the abs. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press the carriage all the way up. Lengthen the legs. Lower your heels back down. Bend your knees. Close the carriage all the way back in. We're now going to come into our V-foot position. Heels together, toes apart. Still keeping your toes grounded down onto the jump board. Press the carriage up, lengthening your legs nice and long. Inhale, bend your knees. Slowly resist the springs as you close the carriage back home. Exhale, body gets nice and long. Inhale, bend the knees to close back in. You have 8 more reps just like that. Bending and straightening the legs. Letting the press out of the carriage come from your abs. Belly button hugs the spine as the legs get nice and long. Keep anchoring the heels down onto your jump board as the carriage draws home. Let's see 3 more reps just like that. Exhale, pressing out for 3. Inhale, slowly bend the knees, close back in, pressing out for 2. And closing back in. Last one, keep your knees nice and straight. Lift your heels up off of your jump board and then lower the heels back down. Heels lift up to the sky and lower the heels down. 3 more like that, lifting for 3. Heels stay squeezing as they lift up to the sky. Last one, keep your heels lifted, bend your knees, close the carriage in halfway, micro pulse the legs out and in, let it come from your low, deep abs. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press the carriage all the way, lengthen the legs, inhale, lower the heels, bend the knees, close your carriage all the way back in. Now we're going to come into a parallel hip width distance stance here. Feet are going to make a number 11. Exhale, press the carriage out, lengthening your legs nice and long. Inhale, slowly bend your knees, resist the springs as you close back home. Exhale, press the carriage out, body lengthens. Bend the knees, close right back in. You have 8 more reps just like that. Moving with control, 1 breath, 1 movement. Try not to move faster than you can breathe here. Body gets really heavy onto your mat as you press the carriage out. Let's see 3 more reps here. Exhale, pressing out for 3. And slowly closing back and pressing out for 2. And last one, keep the legs nice and long. Lift the heels up and off of your jump board. Slowly lower the heels right back down. Lift the heels up and lower 3 more times like that. For 3, keep anchoring through your big toe and your pinky toe equally. Last one, keep your heels lifted. Bend your knees, close the carriage in halfway. Micro pulse the legs out and in from the abs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press the carriage all the way. Lengthen the legs, lower your heels down, bend the knees, close the carriage all the way back home. Last position, we're going to go wide second. Toes are going to point to the corners of your jump board. Legs are going to be turned out. On the exhale, press the carriage out, lengthen the legs nice and long. Inhale, bend your knees, close the carriage back in. Exhale, press the carriage out, zipping up the abs. Slowly bend the knees and close back in. You have 8 more reps just like that. Pushing through the heels as the body lengthens long. And noticing how on that exhale, when you press the carriage out, it helps to engage the core. Keep that breath and ab engagement going as the legs lengthen long. 3 more reps here for 3. Slowly coming in, pressing out for 2. And last one, keep your legs nice and long. Lift the heels up and off of your jump board. Slowly lower the heels heels down with control. Knees stay nice and straight, just lifting the heels and lowering down. 3 more here, lifting for 3. And lower, heels lift from the abs, 2. And lower, last one, keep your heels lifted. Bend your knees, close the carriage in halfway. Micro pulse the legs out and in here for 10, 9, 8, 7. Carriages parked halfway, pulsing out and in with the legs. Last 3 and 2 and 1. Press the carriage all the way up, lengthening the legs nice and long. Lower your heels back down, bend your knees, close the carriage all the way back up. Let's make our way into a seated position. Spin your legs over towards me. And now I'm going to switch down to 2 red springs. And it doesn't matter which 2 reds you have like that. Now lay right back down in your carriage. And we're going to hit our hundreds. Right by your ears, you're going to feel metal pegs and they're black leather straps. Hooked onto the pegs, just remove the straps by pulling out and up. And we're going to hold onto the long loops of our straps for our hundreds. When you're ready, float your legs up into your tabletop position.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Lift your legs up into your tabletop position. Option to extend your legs on the high diagonal if you choose. Bow forwards, curl up head, neck, shoulders, and reach your arms to your jump board. Begin to pump your arms up and down here. Adding breath. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3. Scoop your abs. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Legs tabletop. 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3. Pump the arms. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3. 3 more sets. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3. Shoulders relaxed. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3. Last set. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And rest. You're going to put the long loops right back onto the metal pegs by your ears. We're going to go into our first jumping sequence here. I'm going to have everybody sit up. We're going to lift our headrest up for our first jumping sequence. To do that, look at your headrest. Off to the left side, there'll be this gray knot. You just pull it downwards towards your shoulder block. And then you're going to underneath the headrest. Lift the headrest up. And I'll just lock into place in that high position. Then I'm going to have us grab our sponges and give everybody sponges in front of their jump boards. I like to jump with 2 sponges under my head, but it's really personal preference, whatever you like. Some people enjoy just 1 sponge under their head, so you can choose. And feel free to adjust as we jump how many sponges you want. Yeah, that looks good. That's I'm just going to adjust your straps actually. Just got a little short. And then once you have your sponges under your head, I'm going to have us all lay back down on our carriage. And we're going to start in a really nice tight parallel position with our feet right at the top edge of our jump board. Start jumping away, stretching the legs nice and long, and then toe ball heel. Exhale, press up, and then we're here for 10, and 9. Feel your abs start at 8, 7. Find the full length leg of as you jump to 6. Match your own trampoline. 5 and 4. Jumping 3 and 2 and 1. Now coming into our V-foot position for 10, 9. I'm going to challenge you to jump from position to position here. We're here for 6. Legs squeeze nice and tight together for 5 and 4. Jump, stretch the toes as you jump by 3. And the toe ball, you'll fly it lifting. And 1. Now come into a parallel hip width distance position. We're here for 10 jumps for 10, 9. Exhale as you jump away. Belly button hugs the spine. Last 5, 4. And 3, and 2, and 1. Now come to a wide turn down second, toes to the corners of your jump board. We're here for 10, 9. Stretching to the ends of the toes, legs get nice and long. Legs here for 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1 back to the top. Right feet. Now we're here for 6. Tight parallel feet. 5 and 4. Abs drop in and up as you jump away. 3 and 2 and 1. V feet. We're here for 6. Heels together, toes apart. 5, 4. Toes stay anchored onto your jump board. And 3 and 2 and 1. Parallel hip width distance. 6, 5, 4. Legs stay lifted as you jump away. For 3 and 2 and 1. Wide turn out second. We're here for 6, 5, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Back to the top. Tight parallel feet. Now we go to reps of 4. Jumping away for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. V feet. Heels together, toes apart for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now parallel hip width distance for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now wide turns out second. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Back to the top. Now we go reps of 2. Tight parallel feet. Last cycle here. You ready?
Yeah.
Jumping away for 2 and 1. V feet for 2 and 1. Parallel with distance for 2 and 1. Wide turn down second for 2 and 1. And come all the way up and rest. Nice job. Shake out the legs. That was our first jumping sequence of the day. When you're ready, I'm going to have you grab your straps right back off of your pegs. And we're going to go into feet-end straps. I'm going to have you press the carry away with your legs first. And then you're going to place 1 foot at a time into the long loops of your straps. First foot that goes in, give that strap a little bit of pressure to stabilize the carriage. And we're going to start with our feet in a V foot position. Heels together, toes apart, legs start reaching up to the sky. On the exhale, lower the legs down towards your jump board using the abs. Inhale, lift the legs right back up to the sky. Exhale, lower the legs in one piece down the midline of the body, floating right back up. You have 3 more just like that. As the legs lift back up to the sky, keep your hips and tailbone anchored onto your mat. 1 more. Exhale, lower down. This time, lift your legs up just halfway. With your heels squeezing tightly together, bend the knees in towards your armpits, opening up the thighs. Exhale, extend the legs back on the high diagonal, keeping your heels squeezing together. Inhale, bend the knees, open the thighs. Extend the legs back, squeezing the legs together. 3 more like that, bending. Exhale, stretching the legs nice and long. 1 more just like that. Inhale, bending and extending. Keep your V-foot position, legs nice and straight. This is going to be our home base. Inhale, open the legs up the width of your carriage. Exhale, squeeze your legs back together using your inner thighs and low abs. Inhale, open the legs out. Exhale, squeezing right back together. 3 more, opening up for 3. Exhale, squeeze, scoop the belly muscles. Inhale, opening for 2. And squeezing back together. Last one, opening and closing. Come back into a parallel position. Lift the legs straight back up to the sky. We're going to go leg circle. Open the legs the width of your carriage. Press through your strap. Circle the legs down and around towards your jump board. Connect your legs at your lowest point. Float the legs up the midline of your body. Open the legs out. Press through your strap, circling down and around. And lifting back up to the sky. You have 3 more circles in this direction. Circling nice and slowly, making it one smooth, fluid motion. 1 more circle in this direction. Then go back to the top. Legs are going to stay nice and tight. Lower the legs down the midline of your body. Inhale, open the legs at the bottom, circling up and around. Exhale, press down, pulling the abs in. And freedom in the hips as the legs find the sky. 2 more just like that. There, and it's last circle here. And open the legs, bend your formation. We're all going to start with our legs in a tabletop position. Elbows are going to be glued to your mat right by the sides of your ribs. Begin to bend and extend at the elbow. Exhale, extend the elbow long, squeezing into the tricep. Inhale, bending right back in at the elbow. Exhale, press, extend the elbow up, scooping the belly muscles. 3 more just like that. Find that mind-body connection, squeezing into the tricep, just bending and extending at the elbow. Elbow stays glued onto your mat. Now we're going to add in our lower body. As you extend the arm long, reach your legs long over your jump board. Inhale, bend your knees and bend your elbows. Exhale, arm and leg go long. Inhale, bend both knees and elbows. Let's see 2 more reps just like that. Exhale, press and extend out for 2. And bend the elbows, bend the knees. 1 more like that. Extend arms and legs. And bend now 5 more, adding in an ab curl. As you extend your elbows and your legs, curl up head, neck, shoulders. Inhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows, lower the chest. Exhale, press and curl and lift. And lower, nice. 3 more like that. Feel the ribs hold up and over the hips. 2 more. Legs reach up and over your jump board for 2. Last one. Stay lifted here. Open, close your legs quickly the width of your jump board. Then first bend your knees. Then elbows and chest lower. Do that 4 more times. Everything lifts up together. Open, close your legs. Then first bend your knees. Then elbows and chest lower. Exhale, press, lift, curl. Open, close first your knees. Then your elbows and chest. Press, lift, curl for 2. Open, close the legs, first bend the knees, then elbows and chest lower. Last time, everything curls and lifts up together. Open, close the legs, bend your knees, elbows and chest lower after and rest. Nice, you can move the long loops right back onto your pegs here. Then I'll have a sit up, and we're going to switch our strength to 1 rep. We're going to do some single leg jumping here. Spring is going to be hooked on, so just remove one of your legs. And then I'm going to have us use our ball for this next jumping series. We're going to do some single leg work. Now have you lay back down on your carriage whenever you're ready. And we're going to have our right leg lifted up in a tabletop position. And you're going to press the ball up against the front of your right thigh with your right hand. You're going to keep your opposite left foot anchored down onto your jump board. And we're going to jump with that left leg. On the exhale, press the carriage up, jumping away with the left leg, and then land back toe ball heel. Exhale, press up, having the full length of the left side body. We're here for 8. And keep that pressure into the ball. Your right hand is pressing into the ball. Your right thigh is pressing into that ball in position. Keeping that right side body nice and stable. 3 more like that. Jumping away for 3. And 2. And now you're going to pull your left knee into your chest as you jump away. Pull the left knee in and land. Pull the left knee in and land. We're here for 8. And 7. Draw the left thigh in towards your chest. For 6. Nice power. And 5. And jumping for 4. And 3. And 2. And 1 more just like that. Now kick the left leg straight up to the sky. Left leg kicks and lands. Left leg kicks and lands. Squeezing that ball nice and tight. No worries. Carriage gives you all the feedback that you need. Maybe you can keep it a little bit slower and more controlled. 3 more here. Kicking for 3. And kick 2. And now you're going to draw a small little circle with your left leg. As you jump away, circle your left thigh and land. And you choose the direction. Circle left thigh and land. Pressing your right hand and right thigh almost into your ball to keep your right leg in that stable tabletop position. 3 more circles here. Circle for 3. Hips are nice and still. 2. Just your thighs circling. And now go the opposite direction. Circle for 10. And circling for 9. And 8. And 7. And 6. Your right leg lifted in your tabletop position and jump with your opposite leg. Right. There you go. Yep. 3 more like that for 3. And 2. And 1 last jump. We're going to press our left leg out to the side a couple inches and land back center. Left leg is gonna kick up to the side, and center. There it is, we're here for 10. And 9, feel your outer left rib cage as you run your right thigh out 5, go like that for 5. Keeping the left leg nice and straight as you kick it out. And we're here for 3, and up for 2, and last 1, all the way back in. And last, nice, shake it out. I'm gonna have you place the ball now in between your knees, coming into a tabletop position. Remove just your right strap from your right peg. We're gonna use just the right strap. Bring your legs back into a tabletop position here. We're gonna reach both arms up to the sky. If you choose to have a little bit more support for your head and neck, feel free to keep your opposite left hand behind your head. We're gonna start curling up head, neck, shoulders, reaching your right arm towards your jump board. Inhale, lower your chest and lift your arms back up to the sky. Exhale, press, lift, and curl. And lowering down. Awesome. Legs are going to stay in a tabletop position, hovering up and away from your jump board, using your abs to pull the carriage out as you lower the arm. 3 more like that for 3, and lower. Feel your ribs fold up and over the hips, and hollow out the midsection. Last one, stay curled up and lifted. Feel your pulse and squeeze into your ball with your inner thighs for 10, 9, squeeze your ball, 8, 7, 6, squeeze the ball tightly with your thighs, 3, and 2, and 1. Little tiny pulses up with your rib cage for 10, 9, 8, tiny little micro movement of your carriage here for 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1, and lower everything back down. Take a little rest here. And then we're going to do an oblique variation. We're going to have our right arm reaching up to the sky. You're going to curl up and cross over the midline of your body to the left side. When you're ready, flip your legs back tabletop. We're going to move here. Cross your right arm over to the left hip. Inhale, lower the chest back down, arms 5 cm. Exhale, curl, press up. And lower. Option to have your left hand behind your head if that feels better for your body. 8 more, just like that. Exhale, curl, lift, and cross. Feeling your right rib pulling up and over to your opposite left hip bone. 4 more, just like that. Curl, press, lifting up for 4. And lower. Curl, press, lift for 3. And lower. Lift, curl, press for 2. And lower. Last one. Hold the ab curl here. Squeeze your ball for 10, 9, 8. Zipping up the abs as you squeeze for 3 and 2 and 1. Stay here. Pulse your ribs up and over for 10, 9, 8. Feeling the obliques working. 5, 4. Breathing deeply. 3 and 2 and 1. And lower everything back down. And rest. You can hook your right strap right back onto the peg. And now we're going to do that same jumping series on the other side. Grab your ball this time with your left hand. Your left leg is going to be in a tabletop position. And your right foot is going to be anchored onto your jump board. When you're ready, begin to jump away, stretching your right leg nice and long. And then landing toe ball heel with your right leg. We have 10 jumps with nice straight leg. We're here for 10 and 9. 8, lots of pressure into that ball with your hand and your thigh. We're here for 5. Exhale, jump away for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now pull your right knee towards your chest. We jump for 10 and 9. Knees into your heart for 8 and jump in 7. Still keeping your left leg in that tabletop position. Focusing on moving our right side body. This time 3 more and 2 and 1. Now we kick the leg straight up to the sky. Jumping kick and kick. And we're moving our leg that doesn't have the ball. Moving your right side body. 5 more like that for 5 and 4 next. And 3. Keep putting a lot of pressure in that ball for 2 and 1. Now we draw a small little circle with your right thigh. Circle and land. Jump away, circle and land. So we're moving the leg that doesn't have the ball. Your ball leg stays really still the whole time we're jumping. 5 on here and 4 and 3 and jump circle for 2 and 1. Now go the opposite direction for 10. Stabilizing your hip bones, drawing your abs in and up as you jump away. Just your right thigh. 5 more circles in this direction. No worries, you're safe for 5 and 4 and jumping 3 and 2 and 1. Now you're going to kick your right leg out a couple inches out to the right side. We jump here for 10 and 9. Feeling your right outer foot activate as the leg kicks out to the side. 5 more like that. Jumping for 5 and 4 and jumping 3 and 2 and last one just like that, and comes all the way back in and rest. So we're going to go back into that ab work. Place the ball in between your knees. We're going to now grab onto our left strap from the left peg. And we're going to start with our arms reaching up to the sky. Option to have your right hand behind your head if you want a little bit of additional support. Start curling up, lowering the arm down towards the side of your hip. As you curl up head and shoulders, inhale, lower the chest back down, lift your arm back up to the sky. Exhale, press, curl, lift up head, neck, shoulders. Inhale, lower down. Eyes are going to look at your thighs as you curl up and press the arm down. There it is. Yeah, 5 more just like that. Exhale, curl, lift for 5. 1 breath, 1 movement. Big hot breath out through the mouth as you curl up. Last 3 here. Curl, press, lift for 3. And lower, move really slow. Keep tension in the rope. It's a really lightweight, but keeping it really concentrated into the core. Last 1. Stay curled up and lifted here. Squeeze the ball. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pulse your rib cage up for 10, 9. Keep reaching your left arm long through the strap. Last 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1, and lower everything back down and up. Nice. Take a breather here, and then we're going to go into that oblique variation. Option to have your right hand behind your head for this. Take your left arm. You're going to curl up, cross your left arm over the midline of your body towards the right side. Inhale, lower your chest and lift the left arm back up. Exhale, curl, lift and cross, and lower back down. 8 more just like that. And here, I want you to feel the left rib cage folding up and over to your opposite right hip bone to activate the obliques. 3 more just like that. Exhale, cross for 3. Exhale, cross lift for 2. Last 1. Stay lifted here. Squeeze your ball with your inner thighs. 10, 9, 8. Stay curled up and lifted here for 5. Looking over at your left fingertips. 3 and 2, 1. Stay here. Pulse the rib cage up for 10. Reaching long through your strap for 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1, and lower everything back down and rest. So you can hook your strap right back onto your peg. And then I'm going to have us stand up onto the cuppy side of the room for this next exercise. And we're going to do this still on 1 red spring. You're going to take your ball and you're going to wedge it up against the side of the reformer, and your standing leg inside foot is going to come up against your shoulder block here. The ball's going to be right in between. I'll move with you for this one. Line up your knees side by side to begin, and then you're going to hover your carriage knee up and off of your carriage, creating space between your knee and the mat. When you're ready on the exhale, press the carriage out with your back leg. Inhale, bend the back knee, close back in. Press the carriage out with your back leg and bending in. You have 8 more just like that. Feeling your standing leg squeezing into the ball to activate your standing outer glute. Last 3 here for 3. And pressing out for 2. And 1 more just like that. And closing. And now I want you to take the ball. Hold the ball in between your hands. Keep a really deep hinge at the hips. On the exhale, press the carriage out with your back leg, squeezing the ball with your hands. Inhale, release the tension on the ball, pull your carriage back in. Exhale, press out, squeeze the ball, and bending back. And we have 8 more like that, pressing out for 8. Feeling the squeeze of the ball come from your abs. Knee stays lifted up and off of our carriage here for 5. Press and squeeze out for 4. And 3. And pressing out for 2. Last one, close your carriage and just halfway micro pulse arms and legs together for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, 1. Press the carriage all the way up, bend your knee, close the carriage all the way back in. Now we're going to switch down to one blue spring. Remove your red spring. And this time you're going to take your ball and you're going to place it underneath your standing heel. And we're going to lunge this time. So really feel your heel firmly pressing into your ball. Press the carriage out first with your back leg. Inhale, bend your standing front knee, melt your hips down to the back. Exhale, press your heel down into the ball, stretch the front knee. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, heel presses into the ball as you lift up. 8 more. Lowering down for 8. Feel your supporting glute engage as you feel that press down. Lowering down for 7. Abs swooping in and up. Lowering down for 6. And lift. Abs pulling up to the sky as the carriage draws close. Really light touch into your jump board. 2 more here. Lower down for 2. And lift. 1 more. Stay lower down. You're going to pulse your heel into the ball. 10, 9. Stamp the ball with your heel for 5, 4, 3, and 2. And 1. Stay here. Pulse your hips down for 10, 9. Nice work. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. And 1. And close all the way back in. And rest. Nice work. We're going to lower our headrests down for this next exercise. So you can pop your sponges away off to the side or in front of your jump board. Same way that you lifted it up is the same way it lowers. So just pull that knob down, lower the headrest all the way down. And then the ball is going to become your headrest. You're just going to place it right on to where your head was earlier. And we're going to go side lying jumping. Let's do this on 1 red spring total. And then you're going to lay down on your side body, facing towards the hips here. And you're going to line up your hips with the back edge of your mat here. Shimmy on back. You're going to have your top foot right on that top front corner of your jump board. Opposite bottom knee is going to be pulled in tight towards your heart. When you're ready, jump away, stretching your top leg nice and long, and then land toe out heel. Exhale, press it out. And landing on 8 more like that for 8. And you don't have to hold on to the bottom leg. You can just keep it nice and relaxed, whatever feels best for your body. 5 more just like that, jumping away for 5. And 4, hip bones stay stacked right on top of each other. And 2. And 1, now you're going to pull the top knee into your chest for 10. And pull it in for 9. Feel the abs draw your top thigh in. And we're just going to keep jumping with that top leg. In, and then 3 more, pulling in for 3, and 2, and 1. Now you're going to kick the legs straight forwards. Kick it forwards, and lands, and kick it forwards, and then 8 more like that. Jumping for 8, and jumping 7, and 6, and for 5, and 4, and 3. Hips stay really nice and still. 2. And 1. Now you're going to circle your top thigh as you jump away and land. Circle the top thigh and land. 8 more like that. 8. Coming in slowly with control. 7 and 6. Jumping for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Small little circle on your thigh. Now reverse go the opposite direction for 10. Home stretch. 9 and 8. Arms draw in and up. Brace the core nice and tight as you jump away. Last 5 and 4. Nice. And 3. Keep circling the thighs as you jump away for 2. And last 1. Goes all the way back in and rest. Okay, so you can have the seat right onto the edge of your jump board. We'll do a little more stretch. Cross your jumping leg over your bottom thigh. And you can just melt your heart forwards here. Take a couple deep breaths to reset the body. And then I'm going to have us come into a high kneeling position on our carriage, facing towards me this way. let's start with our hands on our hips here. I want you to squeeze the ball with your inner thighs. Feel your glutes and inner thighs activate, and then release the tension of the ball. Exhale, squeeze the ball, body gets nice and tall. And release that 3 more times, squeezing for 3. And release, squeezing the ball for 2. And release, 1 more like that, and squeeze the ball. And release. Now I want you to send your hips back towards your heels. As you lift your hips up, squeeze the ball with your inner thighs. Send your hips back, release the tension on the ball. Exhale, squeeze the ball, body gets tall. And hinge back, 3 more like that. Exhale, lift and squeeze for 3. And lowering down. Exhale, lifting up for 2. And lower. 1 more just like that. And lifting. And lowering. Now I want you to change your spring. We're going to do this on 1 loop spring. You're going to come back into your high plank position. Grab the strap that's closest towards me. And you're going to hold on to the shoulder of the strap. Keeping the ball wedged in between your inner thighs. We're going to go into hug a tree. On the exhale, slowly with control, hug the air around in the arms. Inhale, release. Let's add in a squeeze of the ball. Squeeze the ball firmly as you close the arms. Inhale, open 3 more, just like that. Exhale, close for 3. Inhale, open. Zip in and up as the arms close. 2. And open. Last one, keep your arms nice and tight. Just squeeze your ball. 10, 9 little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open the arms back up. Send your hips back towards your heels. We're going to add a movement with the hips. Lift the hips up. Hug the air with your arms. Inhale, hinge back with the hips. Open the arms back out. Exhale, squeeze the balls and body gets tall. And release. 3 more just like that. Zipping up through the midline for 3. And hinging back. Exhale, lifting up for 2. Moving really slowly. Keep constant tension in the rows. Last one. Stay lifted here. We pulse into the ball. 10, 9, 8, 7. For your body, lifting up to the sky. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay right here. Interlace the fingertips together. You're going to twist just your upper body toward your jump board. Inhale, come right back center. Exhale, twist to your jump board. And coming right back center, you have 8 just like that for 8. Feeling your obliques, twist the body. Your hip bones are going to stay pointing straight forward. It's jumping, turning towards your jump board. Let's see 3 more reps just like that. Exhale, twist for 3. Let the gaze follow with your arms. 2. And back center. Last one. Stay twisted here. Pulse the ribs up and over for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Feel the ribs twisting up and over. Last 3 and 2 and 1 and that's nice. You can hook your strap right back onto your peg. And then I'm going to have us step off onto the back wall side of the room. And we're going to start at the top of that flow on 1 red spring. And 1 red slide. And we're going to stand facing towards the center of the room. We're going to take the ball, wedge it right up against your standing leg in the white leg pattern. Have your foot right up against your shoulder block. We're going to begin pressing the carriage out and in. Exhale, press the carriage out, zipping up the abs. Inhale, bending in. Deeply pressing into your ball. Deep bend of your standing leg. 5 more, just like that. Press it out for 5. And out for 4. And 3. And 2. Last one, just like that. And close back in. Now you're going to hold the ball with your hands. Keep that hip hinge forwards. Exhale, press the carriage out, squeeze the ball. Inhale, bend the back knee, close back in. Exhale, squeeze the ball. And bend 8 more, just like that. Pressing up for 8. Abs drawing in up for 7. And 6. And 5. Keeping equal pressure into your toes and your heels of your standing leg. Chest stays nice and wide for 3. And 2. Last one, close your carriage and just halfway micro pulse arms and legs. 10, 9, let it come from your abs. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Press the carriage all the way up. Inhale, bend the back knee, goes back in. Now we're going to change to 1 blue spring. Move your red spring. Ball's going to go underneath your standing heel this time. And we're going to lunge. Press the carriage out with your back leg. We're going to focus now on our front standing leg. Inhale, bend your front standing knee. Exhale, press your heel down into your ball. Inhale, melt your hips down and back. And lifting. We have 8 more like that, lowering for 8. And feeling your heel stamp down into the earth as you come back up for 5. Supporting glute engages as you draw the carriage back in for 4. And closing and lowering for 3. And close. Nice. Lowering for 2. And close. Last one. Hold. Stay down. Stamp the ball. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we pulse our hips down for 10, 9. Keep reaching energy out through your back heel. Last 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. And slowly close your carriage all the way back home. You're now going to take your ball, place the ball right onto your headrest. We're going now to 1 red spring, and we're going to go into our sideline work facing the front. Lay down on your side body on your carriage. You're going to line your hips up with the back edge of your mat. And you're going to start with your top leg right at the top corner of your jump board. Begin to jump away, stretching your top leg nice and long, and then come back, land toe ball heel. Press the carriage out, lengthening the leg, and land 8 more just like that for 8. Feeling your abs zipping up as you jump away. Hip bones stay stacked right on top of each other. 5 more like that for 5. Stretching through the ends of the toes as you jump away. Nice for 3. Bottom knee and bottom thigh. Stay nice and relaxed onto your mat. 2 more just like that. And last one. Now pull the knee into your chest. Jump, pull the knee in, and land. Pulling the knee in. 8 more like that for 8. And jumping for 7. Feeling your abs. Pull the thigh in towards your heart. 5 more like that. Jumping for 5. Landing with the parallel foot for 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Now you're going to kick the legs straight forwards. In one sweeping motion, leg kicks forwards. And land. Nice. And kick the leg forward. Be mindful of where your hips are in space. Can you keep your top hip stacked right on top of your bottom hip? 4 more. Jump kick for 4. And jump kick for 3. And 2. And 1. Now you're going to jump and circle your thigh. Jump away, circle your top thigh, and land. Exhale, jump and circle. Nice. And land. Keeping your knee nice and straight. I want you to isolate the top of the leg circling. Top of the thigh circles inside of your hip. 4 more in this direction for 4. And jump circle 3. And jump circle 2. And 1. Now go the opposite direction. Reverse the jump in the circle for 10. And 9. This is your home stretch. And 8. 7. Let the circle of your thigh come from the abs. 5 more here. Jump circle for 5. And circle for 4. And circle for 3. And 2. 1 more just like that. Jump circle and land and release. Nice. You can come on to the edge of your mat seated. We're going to do a little big core stretch. Cross your jumping leg over your thigh. Fold the heart forwards. Take a little rest. And then when you're ready, we're going to come back into that high kneeling position one last time. Change to your 1 blue spring here. Come on to your knees, facing the face. We're going to wedge the ball really high up in between your legs. And we're going to move right away with our strap. Remove your strap from the head that's closest towards the back wall here. I got you. And we're going to hold the short loop for this exercise. You're welcome. We're going to start with hug a tree. Arms are going to start nice and wide. Exhale, squeeze the ball as you hug and round the arms. Inhale, slowly open the arms. Exhale, squeeze the ball, abs drawing. And open the arms back up. 3 more, just like that. Moving slowly with control for 3. Inhale, opening up. Squeeze the ball tightly for 2. And open. Last one. Keep your arms tight. Just pulse the ball. 10, 9, 8, 7, let the pulse of the ball come from the inner thighs and abs. Last 3 and 2 and 1. Open the arms, send your hips back towards your heels. As you lift the hips up, hug the air with your arms. Inhale.